from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a stunner. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New. Yeah.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is August 24th, 2024. It is 3:08 a.m. This is the first video. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do two videos. Lately I've been very tired. We're going on vacation soon, our last vacation for the summer. So I was looking at some tweets, at least 4 tweets to share with you, more recent, and then I would have gone to share these old tweets with you when Harry and Meghan were on tour, but it looks like I may not even get to them because I find more than I needed. I have about 14 tweets that are recent and I would like to share them with you, depending on how fast I go through them. I think based on the tweets that I have on the list, it seems like they will fall onto PYTE type of tweets that I normally share. At the end I have some politics, but they're not really too deep into politics. There's 3 of them: RFK, Gus, that's Tim Walz's son, and some fashion. So yeah, let's see how that goes. This is a background. 3,962 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. Estimate revenue $27.36. Analytics, right, 2,405 views in the last 48 hours. That's because I had some short videos that I created. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. I saw this a few minutes ago. There's that what's that, Will? You need help? Tell me something I don't know. The thing that I was thinking about when I saw this, it's not on the list, is that William know he couldn't do the work, but the nonsense they put in his head, like things that happened, all the final product of an event or whatever it may be, where people come and cut the ribbons and people clap and all of that, he thinks they magically appear. There was no hard work behind these kind of things. That's what came to mind when I saw it. I didn't even put it on the list, but and there's another thing here that's not on the list. Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber just had their first child, and what's his name? Something Blue. Jack Blues Bieber. That's the name of the child. There were some tweets I saw, old tweets, where the wife was wearing like large clothes to not display that she was pregnant or something. I knew she was pregnant when I saw that huge bag. I don't even follow them, but on my timeline they popped up and I saw it. I was like, I didn't even respond, but in my mind I was like, she's pregnant. And then there's that. Alright, so let's do the first tweet. These two tweets that I just shared with you, they were not on my list. Alright, so there's this here. This is who taught Harry and Meghan how to do unroyal tour. I don't think she taught Meghan that. Meghan was already doing all of that. Okay? Her Princess Diana, Harry's mother, she led by example. Yeah, Meghan was already doing their thing. But Harry, I would say, because when they go places, you sometimes see pictures of Princess Diana talking to Harry. Yeah, Princess Diana talking to Harry, probably explained stuff to him and things like that. Look like they were in Nigeria. That's the Nigeria flag. And there's that bodyguard. I have a video of him explaining when Princess Diana went to a party to confront Camilla and all of that. And I have a audio of Princess Diana explaining when she went to that party to confront Camilla. So they both recount the same incident. There was a video that I did where I placed them side by side when Princess Diana said something in that particular encounter, and he said something similar to what Princess Diana said in that same encounter. So I'm not gonna do it in this video. It takes time. Alright. There's Harry and Meghan. There's that. There's Mason right here. That's when they were in Colombia. Oh my god. This little girl, I'm telling you, she was not letting Meghan's hands go. So cute. Alright. There they are here. That's in Nigeria, I think they were. There they are here. Okay, so there's me here. I'm just loving the little girl who will not let let go of Meghan's hand. Kids know, they sense good people's internal being. Meghan is a good being. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet that I have on the list. So this one was focusing on Princess Diana, who taught Harry and Meghan. But technically, she didn't teach Meghan because they never met. Alright, Archewell's mission is to show up and do good. No matter where we are in the world, we'll be providing new drumming sets to Escuela Tambores de Cabildo, supporting local kids in San Basilio de Palenque, and expanding the socio-emotional gym at Colegio La Giralda. Okay, I'm sorry with my pronunciation. Alright, so the thing is that you could read. Alright, there's the comment here. I'm gonna read the article. There's an article there. I just want to finish with the responses. Howard had common sense, then touch. Hold on, let me respond to this. Okay, so this is what I say here. You people have some really mental issues. The kids came to her. If you're so concerned about kids, go to the royal family who tend to do these kinds of stuff to kids. More specific, Prince Andrew. Before you say he settled, keep in mind Andrew spent money to have the judge trust the case. So I put some receipt here. Alright, so that's that. Let me black her. My goodness. These people are sick. Okay, okay. I said I was gonna do something. Oh, read the article. So the thing was about Archewell, who show up and do good. Alright, so they posted that on their website, archewell.com. The link will be in the description. Show up doing good in Colombia. This is nice. I'm sure there's some sound here, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. There's all of this. Okay, so it's just a snapshot of everything else that I've shared with you. Okay, we were deeply moved by the progress and passion demonstrated in Colombia as we continue through the Archewell Foundation to advance our mission to create positive change around the world. The Afro-descendant Women in Power Voice of Equity panel featuring the Duchess of Sussex was a powerful platform for highlighting the remarkable work of the Parents Network and the Welcome Project. By shining a spotlight on these organizations, we aim to amplify their effort in supporting marginalized communities and fostering inclusivity. Our visit with young people in Cali further reinforced our commitment to empowering vulnerable youth. Through the transformative power of arts and dance, we witnessed firsthand how creative expression can aid in healing. We witnessed firsthand how creative expression can aid in healing and help young people forge brighter futures. The joy and resilience of these students were truly inspiring. The energizing drum circle at Escuela Tambores de Cabildo and Cartagena continues our focus on youth empowerment. This engaging activity provided opportunity for participants to connect, express themselves, and build confidence, reinforcing the vital role of community and creativity. We are proud to support this work to ensure that the cultural tradition of this community are preserved and celebrated. Additionally, our Insight Session and Responsible Technology Summit brought together thought leaders and innovators to explore the intersections of technology and social impact. These discussions are crucial as we work toward harnessing technology responsibly to benefit communities and drive positive change. As always, our foundation's mission is to show up and do good, no matter where we are in the world. In alignment with this, the Archewell Foundation is excited to announce 3 significant contributions in the region. We will be providing new drumming sets to Escuela Tambores de Cabildo, a secure environment for local children to explore, learn, and connect in San Basilio de Palenque, and expanding the socio-emotional gym program at Colegio La Giralda. Each of these initiatives underscores our commitment to making a difference and supporting programs that uplift and empower individuals and communities. Thank you to everyone involved for your dedication and passion. Together, we are making strides toward a more equitable and compassionate world. Alright, so they are donating some stuff to the schools, the drums, and the college, the school. I don't know, it says Colegio something. Alright, so that's that. Sorry for my pronunciation of the Spanish words. Alright, let's go to the next one. It's focusing on Archewell as well. Okay. Not here to just listen and learn like what the royal tours do. There's the life here. House Montecito, don't do mediocre. As always, our foundation mission is to show up and do good no matter where. Okay, so that was close to the last paragraph that I read. Okay, I love how they do petty and shade and really classy way. British royal visit charities, social disasters, they look and live. When Meghan visited Uvalde after school massacre, she dressed incognito, arrived with food for the community helpers. Archewell paid for children's playground and memoriam, built kitchen for Chef Andres. I don't know, did I share this on this channel? Or was it on our Part of Pure Service? Could have been on our Part of Pure Service. Was it part in connection with Kaboom? You guys, you should check our Part of Pure Service. There are some organizations that I've highlighted. Go on their website and read what they do and things like that. And I think Kaboom was the one they partner with. So there's more videos of them dancing and stuff. Alright, I will never get tired of watching Harry and Meghan dancing salsa. Thank you, Colombia, for your incredible hospitality. It's only 5 seconds. So let's go to the next tweet. I didn't finish with the screenshot because it's pretty much the same as that. Alright, show up and do good. Right here, this paragraph, which I read on the link on the website. I mean, next tweet. Okay, so this one I first came across it. Someone tagged me on it. And I have some other tweets that make reference to it, because the person blacked her comment, but people retweeted, and I come across some of them, I guess people that I follow who saw it, and I put it on the list. All right, Meghan and Harry receiving those ancestral prayers in a village built by free slaves in Colombia, beyond power. All right, so let's look at it. There's the security guard. I'm wondering what he thinks, because he witnessed a lot. He witnessed a lot on those tours. And look at the vice president looking over. It's like, you know, she brought them there and said, do your thing. Because there is absolutely no way they could navigate to this world doing the things that they're doing without those prayers. I think there's one comment I responded, probably in one of those prayers tweets that I came across, people who retweet that. I was like, there's no way they be able to do this without any prayers, like what happened in New York City, the chase and all of that. All right, this is an ad. Okay, so she closed her thing, but I guess these are people who could respond to her thing, to her tweet. All right, I love this so much. Okay, and folks wonder how they move with a hedge of protection. Okay, from Nigeria to Colombia, the protection of the ancestors are with them. Oh wow, that's powerful, and they all feel the need to protect her. Yep, amen. There's all of that. This is a good one. Okay, oh wow, that's powerful, and they all feel the need to protect her, because that force, the UK did not become like that. There's a lot of evil thing that they did, and like I said, look what happened in New York, because these people, in order for them to be that powerful of a small island like that, who went around the world, just create disaster after disaster, and then they create the blueprint where your skin color become a passport for cruelty. You know, so these people are full-blown evil. The very first time I said it, I just said it like that. Oh, UK is evil or whatever. But every single day since then, I keep on being proved right, giving examples after examples that they are truly evil. Because nothing comes out of them out of sincerity, of goodwill, or nothing. Because they love to inflict pain onto others. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next one. There's one of them I responded to, because I did put some receipts as well. All right, it's not that one. Look, I got a feeling people talking shit about Harry and Meghan are about to wake up as a possums. yeah, they are protected. Meghan and Harry received those ancestral prayers and village built by free slaves in Colombia, beyond power. It's the same thing that keeps on retweeting. Please, there's the cry here, there's that. Okay, no more comments. Let's go to another one that I came across. I think make reference to it as well. Is that there's the one that I responded to. Okay, you don't know how touching and special this is. There's the loving eye. Again, there's the retweet again. They don't just opening their stupid mouth and ending up failing. Them sis said, you need prayers. The way them clucks people hounding you, we are not having it. All right, so there's some stuff here. All right, so there's me here responding. Right, they were not going to let them go just like that. Our people know. The New York City chase, what could have turned into a negative, God said, not on his watch. It turned into a positive. When they are in New York City or the state, because of the chase, NYPD will give them protection due to public safety. All right, so this is the thing here. It's very small. I don't even need to read it. During the, I think Harry's case in New York, in the UK regarding his security, this was provided by the New York City police, that there was a chase, and you know they redacted some part of it to say yes, there was a chase, it could have been deadly and all of that, to support Harry's case. I think that's why they did that. And then now there's what here. date December 6, 2003. The letter, that's making reference to the letter that I just shared with you. Okay, the letter from the NYPD's chief of intelligence confirmed an investigation found reckless behavior by paparazzi when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, along with Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, left the MS Foundation 2023 Women of Vision Award on May 16. All right, that's regarding the chase. Where do I have this? Is it on this channel or Team Sussex? I documented. It's probably on Team Sussex. I'll put the screenshot of the thumbnails. All right. However, NYPD spokesperson has not confirmed that the couple will be giving additional security when in the state. We have since increased security protocols for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, they told the Telegraph. Okay. So from now on, if they're doing a presentation or they're doing some business aspect, I don't know if it's just business or just being there, all right, NYPD will give them protection because of the chase. What happened during the chase, a lot of people could have been killed or hurt because the city is very, you know, congested. There's a lot of people, but the way the paparazzi was chasing them, a lot of negative things could have come out of that. So because of that, from this point on, they will be getting protection. And this is why I said, what could have turned into a negative, God said, not on his watch, it turns into a positive. And there's all of that. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I think I'm done with the prayer, the retweet of that. I didn't come across others. Let's pause this. Royal reporters are losing their shit. Apparently, if you're not a working member of the royal family, you're nobody. But why are you crying? You told Meghan to go. She left, and she left. Her husband couldn't pack his bags quick enough. Now who's laughing? Cry harder. The video. Is that the one? There's one that I saw where what's his name? One of those photographers. Let me see if it's that one.
In my view, it's just it's a sad event, a sad occasion, and this tour just summed it all up. You know, they're going around trying to pretend that they're somebody, and you know what? They're nobody anymore because, you know, if you're not a working member of the royal family, then what are you? You're a spare. And at the moment, you know, they need everybody working for them. There's a lot of work to do. The king isn't very well.
Yeah, there's a lot of work to do. They're doing the work. And this is, in one video I said, they use the sickness of the cancer when they need to, but when they need to throw shade, all of a sudden, you don't hear anything about the cancer. This guy is pathetic. Let me move it back over. There's a video I have of him, which I could not find it the last time I was mentioning it, where he was telling Harry to come home.
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we, as a media group, could meet Meghan, and it never happened. And I think if we had have met her, and if she'd have met us, things might have been different. You know, you might see that we're human and she's human. Unfortunately, she did get some bad press, and that was a mistake. But you know, we asked for forgiveness and please come back because you know, this is a great country.
This guy's pathetic. These are all people. It's not benefiting to him because they're not letting him to come and take pictures so he could talk negative about them. And now this is a sad thing. Harry told them what he wanted to do since he was young. There was a joint interview he was doing. Harry and William was doing a joint interview with Matt Lauer. It's a New York American reporter. Okay? And he asked them what did they want to do. Harry literally told him exactly what he wanted to do, and that's exactly what Harry's doing right now.
What? Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a policeman, but I haven't. I wouldn't want to be that now.
Most popular cop on the block.
Exactly.
What would you want to do?
I think I don't know. It's a really tricky question. It goes through my head lots. I'd like to fly helicopters, definitely. I'd like to be some sort of heli pilot, you know, working for the UN maybe or something like that. Go off and do some, you know, I'd have to be doing something active outside and doing sort of fun stuff, but with an edge to helping people.
How about you, Harry?
He'd probably sit in and play computer games and drink beer.
Thanks a lot. No, I honestly, I don't know how well this would get out, but I'd probably live in Africa. I'd like to spend all my time out there.
In a humanitarian
Both. It would be a humanitarian aspect and as well as a sort of safari aspect. As a job, it'd probably be a safari guide, and then
it'd be really good for me because he wouldn't be around, you see, so I get the house to myself.
At the same time, you know, splitting my time between a charity, you know, in the Lesotho, probably the Lesotho as well. If you know, if I became normal tomorrow, then I'd have
that word normal comes up a lot, doesn't it? It really is. It's kind of the holy grail out there.
I feel abnormal.
And you've been to the United States. You spent a little time in Tennessee. You mentioned Disney World. What are your impressions of the U.S.?
Horrible.
Oh my God! No.
You know that's the headline.
Yeah,
Harry calls U.S. horrible.
No, I think it's such an amazing place. It's so vast on such a massive scale, and there's so much to do, and it's so different.
I love America. I think it's brilliant. I have a really good time when I'm over there. Everyone's really friendly, welcoming, and yet they're not. They're very good at sort of not being too invasive. No, it's cool, and it'd be nice to get back to America sometime soon.
But when he was over there, all of you were more than happy to talk negative about him, disrespect his wife, his child. And then when he decided to send a wreath to be put at the cenotaph, you guys rejected him. But you, out of nowhere, who the hell are you? For the institution to show pity toward Harry, they made him put a wreath at the cenotaph. Meanwhile, instead, Harry decided to look for I don't know how he was able to find it. I believe what was it? What country was that dead soldier came from? It's part of the Commonwealth. It's one of the Allies countries, and who was buried in California. When he sent the wreath to be put at the cenotaph, they rejected it. Instead, he went and looked for a soldier to show respect, a Commonwealth soldier to show respect, and that was somewhere in California cemetery. All right, let's start all over. This
in my view, it's just it's a sad event, a sad occasion, and this tour just summed it all up. You know, they're going around trying to pretend that they're somebody, and they're nobody anymore because. You know,
pretend. They're not pretending. They do when they go over there and they do good. It's just not to your benefit.
If you're not a working member of the royal family, then what are you? You're a spare. And at the moment, you know, they need everybody working for them. There's a lot of work to do. The king isn't very well. Catherine's not very well, but they're still, certainly the king's still carrying. In my view, it's just.
That's your problem, because you guys told them to go back to America, and that's exactly what he did. Okay, Harry warned them that they were making a mistake for kicking them out. The security review was a way for a judge, a second set of eyes, to see the mistake the royal family was making. Egg legalized and documented the exited process of the Sussexes. The judge had to agree with the royal family since they are key holder for the firm. So there's that. Someone responded. Okay, so this one said, too many acronyms, I lost track of your point. And there's me creating a legend for this person. I don't pay for Twitter. The number of characters to type my thought is limited for one tweet. Here's a legend for you. H for Harry, TRF for royal family. 2, the number 2 is either for TO or TOO. 2C is TOSEE. 2C. Second, the 2 with the ND at the end. Second. 4, FOR. 4A is 4A. FOR and A. And there's my receipt here. Edward sound almost on the verge of tears. Those pictures would have paid off his mortgage or an addition. There's the laugh here. Poor thing, the way they spend their time talking about these nobodies more than they do the so-called somebodies should be examined. Can you imagine how much he could have made? That's why he's crying. There's the laugh here. He knows he could have made enough to finally retire, but now he has to go take pictures of expired stuff and no one is interested. When was this? I think today. Oops, seems like bullying your prized possession out of the firm was a little short-sighted of a system based on engagement. No one is interested in the leftovers and their boring activities, let alone the global south, who understood loud and clear why you behave so badly. And nobody, but all they talk and lie about are them. Make it make sense. The British media flew all the way to Colombia and put in applications to Archewell so that they could get access to Harry and Meghan engagements. All of them were declined. Access denied. They have the nerve to call Harry and Meghan irrelevant. Yes, let them cry harder. Alright, he only makes his money off Charles and Camilla. Now he is crying because his camera is collecting dust. Alright, let's pause this. What does it say about you and your lot, Edward, still weeping over the nobody's spare? 4 days after they returned from their trip, are the lives of the working royals that empty and boring? Okay, keep crying. And yet, here he is talking about Harry and Meghan, who he says are nobodies. There's the laugh here. Nasty British media are reaping what they have saw. Oh well, onwards and upward for Harry and Meghan. Sis, there's the laugh here. The sound of sweet tears of F1 found out stage. The old dusty bastard probably will be 2 feet under before he get a picture of Harry. Alright, had to repost this reply again. They didn't spell a word correctly, and yet he is talking about Harry and Meghan, who he says are nobody. The nasty British media are reaping what they saw. Oh well, onward and okay. So she's typing this, I think, where did I say it? This one. Alright, so that's that. I'm always making mistakes, spelling mistakes, and on Twitter. I think people who pay for Twitter, they could edit their tweets or something. Next tweet. Prince Archie have a legacy in Colombia. As a lover of drums, he'll become the patron of this new initiative that aligns with his passion, drumming. His parents are genius. Let's read this. Okay, as always, our foundation's mission is to show up and do good no matter where we are in the world, in alignment with this. Okay, this is the same paragraph within the Archewell.com that I read. Video leaks of Prince Harry's son, Archie, drumming on saucepans. Okay, a candid video of Meghan Markle's son, Archie, flexing his musical talent has just been leaked. I saw this a while ago. I have that video. The other day I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. Where he said, "You like it, mommy? And can I do it again?" Something like that. There's that. There's this image again. Our royal nephew is a pro in drumming. There's that. Okay, next tweet. Young Prince Harry dreaming about Meghan. When I saw this image, there's Harry looking out there. I thought it was the same image as the little girl who he saw behind a fence, but apparently it's not, because when you look at this picture, he has a red tie, and this one I think is like a blue or gray. He looks the same age when he was staring at the black girl behind the fence. If it wasn't for the red tie, I would have thought it was the same day. The universe was directing him to what awaits him, easing him to what will eventually help him navigate life. The royal family was not about that life. Okay, so there's that. Oh, someone like it. There he is here. Alright. I think the same when I see this, manifesting Meghan. Alright, so cute. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. Breaking news, it seems like Bully and Kitty's charity is all about paying money for PR and not donating much of the money raised to their charities. There's that here. Okay, Charity Commission for England and Wales. The Royal Foundation of the Prince and Princess of Wales. Charity number, there's all of that. Charity report is up to date. Okay, I don't want to go through all of this. I'll put those things on the screen. You guys could pause it and read it. Some of the funds include Cook Together book sale, of which are still being donated to charities for Duchess of Sussex on her behalf and wishes. Okay, what is that? Empowering, I say I wasn't gonna read it. The Empowering Communities Fund relates to the Duchess of Sussex Empowering Communities Through Food program, funded by income received from sales of the Together cookbook published in 2018. Funds are being donated to the Felix Project in accordance with the wishes of the Duchess of Sussex. Wow. Okay, restricted funds, COVID-19 Response Fund, early years, mental health, the Earthshot Prize. Okay, these are the numbers. United for Wildlife Task Force, Homelessness, Carol, Empowering Communities. So there's all of that. Okay. This also includes Santa Bali on behalf of Prince Harry. Oh my god, this is very blurry. Let's see here. Related parties. Okay, just pause it and read it. Okay, there's Santa Bali here. Alright. However, Bully and Kitty's grant are small compared to expenditure. Ignore the one for the Duke of Sussex. Take a good look at the ones above. Alright, so these compared to that. Okay, empowering community. You could compare the numbers. Other unrestricted Santa Bali donation from the Diana Princess of Wales Memorial. There's all of that. 2023, 2022. Okay, so this is what they donate. So who's handling the Princess of Wales, Diana Princess of Wales funds? Is it under William's care? Alright, so that, oh my god, it's a lot. I don't want to read all of this. Alright, let's leave that alone. I'm not in the mood to read more. We already know Harry and Meghan are doing that thing. The others, the charities are closing and all of that. So I'm moving to the next one. These are good information, but maybe what I'll do, I'll take the screenshot of them, put them on my community board for you guys. Italian fashion of the world. Meghan have caught the attention of fashionista across the world. Alright. Meghan's look and Colombia style and elegance. That was August 22, 2024. And they updated same day, probably a couple hours later. Meghan and Colombia, while the world watches and awe every move of Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, her recent trip to Colombia was not just a routine visit, but an open-air fashion show that caught the attention of fashionista and gossip fans around the world. What is it? Former First Lady Michelle Obama wore something similar to that. I sort of like the top as well of Michelle Obama. So there's no comment. She blocked her comment. Let's go to the next one. Alright, so this is a little bit politics here.